For the moment, it's looking like Avi will not come back. I have a strong belief that one day in the future, I will get my channel unsuspended and I will continue to have a presence on YouTube. However, currently, it's a little bit unstable. This is the second update and the final update with what has been going on with my main channel with 89,000 subscribers, over 13.1 million total views. It would have been 14 million views had I not removed some videos earlier. It is very upsetting because that was the closest I've ever been to a YouTube play button, to a YouTube verification. I always thought, well, if you get to 100,000 subscribers, it would make things a little bit easier. Probably wouldn't have. However, in the past, they have given partner managers for people with 100,000 subscribers or more. So OpenMind 3000 told me about that, but then they raised the limits to 500,000. I get it. You know, there's a lot of new channels coming out, and there's only so much employees from YouTube, and also Alphabet, the parent company that, you know, Google, YouTube, everything's combined. Well, they reported a $80 billion loss, and they're blaming YouTube partially for that, and things are a little bit chaotic at the moment. So my name is Mike, or Avi, or Kubera. From now on, we'll just say Kubera. We're going to make another update about this channel, and that's going to be the next one. But for now, we're going to discuss what has been going on with YouTube, what has been going on with my channel. Will it come back within the next 6 months? Let's get into it. Okay, it is a difficult time period indeed. I got tinnitus, I had some health problems. I'm now getting mainly out of the mental health issues, the crazy thoughts that were from a substance that I took. It was a legally prescribed substance from my doctor, and it sucks that all those videos that were really, really good and really, really powerful just disappeared. Now, I'm not probably going to give updates with that anymore, but my hearing has gone down. It's looking like I'm going to have hearing aids for the rest of my life. I was super depressed because last year was difficult. Last year was when life kicked my butt. I lost a lot of money. I had to sell some things. And then this year was just 10 times worse. And I thought, hey, how much worse can it get when you're already looking at hearing aids at 21? And it's like, bam, YouTube just banned my channel. And I appealed, I got rejected, and I tried appealing again. Those got rejected, and I started talking to some YouTube staff from the help section in the live chat. Everything got rejected. They agreed that the suspension should stay in place. And then I asked people outside on Reddit what they think, and yeah, they agreed as well. They said, yeah, that was a bad reading of the account state. So there was a live chat support member who told me that the reason for the suspension was due to spam, deceptive practices, robots, spiders, whatever. It's section 4H under the terms of service. And I asked, what is that? I didn't have any community guideline strikes. I didn't have any copyright strikes. My channel is in good standing. What do you mean? I don't spam. I barely comment on other people's videos. I mainly respond to my own comments. And then in terms of software, websites that are connected to my channel, it's all YouTube authorized stuff like Social Blade. That's YouTube partner. There was a tool that helped mass edit videos, but that was another YouTube partner. So YouTube accepts that. And I made mention of that last year when my channel was unsuspended and they said it was a mistake. And last year I also had a similar issue with this spam thing. So anyways, the drug use and instructions for purchase, aka the darknet videos, are the major problems here. I asked an expert to take a look, and they confirmed that Avi has been correctly suspended. And I really appreciate the help of those people on Reddit. And that would make a little bit more sense of why it got banned without any strikes instead of just spam. But it still doesn't make much sense because they could have just taken down the video. They could have taken down the darknet market guides, 2 of them that were still remaining, and my channel would still be here. Or now with the warning system in place where you're able to get 4 strikes technically, maybe I'd still be able to upload without even waiting the 2 weeks, because if you have 2 strikes, you have to wait 2 weeks before you're able to upload, and then 3 months before you're able to live stream again. But now if your channel gets banned, yeah, I mean that's it. That's just, it's over. The reason why I still have hope that it can one day come back up again is usually the first round, a bot or a hero flags it and then whatever. Okay, so maybe a human's not even looking at it. But when the appeal is rejected, some people say that their appeal was rejected within minutes, within an hour. So no way was someone looking in detail to this. And my whole opinion on this situation is recently there's been some more YouTube drama. There's been some political channels falling. There's been a lot of censorship. And there's been even an outcry for PewDiePie again, and it seems like that happens almost every single time there's a purge. There's something wrong with PewDiePie, which there's nothing wrong with PewDiePie. It's just some terrorist spouted some BS that was relating with PewDiePie, but you have no control over what people say outside of YouTube, especially if you have 95 million people watching. So YouTube is just trying to run like a business and trying to make as much money as it can from advertisers, but it doesn't know which side to lean on, whether with the creators or with the advertisers. And right now they're losing money, and it's a freak show, so they're just trying to seal the holes. And I guess what they're looking at is the controversial channels, but unfortunately they're banning a lot of channels that are actually providing decent content or content that might save lives, because they just don't want to deal with it. They don't want to get messy because they're afraid. They just want advertisers to be happy. So I'm going to provide them with happy content. I'm not going to swear. I'm only going to talk about financial stuff. I don't think I'm going to make another channel about Avi. I don't think I'm ever going to discuss about that stuff again unless I get my channel back. And in relation to Darknet, I'm just not going to talk about that. And I already wasn't talking about that for months. I was talking about hearing loss and stuff that you were bored with, but you know, maybe I would have lost the channel much sooner if I would be posting what I used to. YouTube has changed. One thing that gives me hope is I actually know a couple channels personally. I'm not going to name any URLs here, but they had much worse content than me. NSFW, almost adult content, and they somehow got their channels unsuspended. One within a couple of days, another within a couple of months, and I know that one of them had a similar situation where it was the spam, robots, whatever. They didn't do that. They also got their appeal rejected, and somehow it came back up. I know if you can find somebody who works at YouTube or Google, there's a chance of getting it unsuspended. That has happened many times. And I know that my channel being unsuspended once before, there is still a chance. It's like a 2% chance, but it is a chance that it will come back. For the meantime, that is the update. My channel is not going to come back within the next couple of days or weeks, probably, maybe even months. But I think within the next couple of years, there's a decent chance that it will come back. It will rise from 2% to like 15 or 20% or whatever. That all depends on whether I'm able to create other channels that will reach over 100,000 subscribers, and that should be much easier now with channels that won't be demonetized, that won't have content that's being censored constantly. So if I must, I don't know the state of this channel, I don't know if Kabera is going to stay up or not. I'm going to continue uploading on this, and I'm going to continue uploading on my other channel. The link will be in the description below. But for now, if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and I will try to create a presence outside of YouTube, where I didn't really care about that before, because I don't want to be off YouTube. YouTube's amazing because you have videos, and it's you know, I've been a content creator for 8 years. 8 years. Avi was in my first channel. Kabera was in my first channel. I've had many channels before, and I've seen YouTube change a lot since then. I forgot passwords to some of them. I stopped using some accounts. Others I sold to businesses. I managed other businesses. I managed other people's accounts. So I've seen a lot of stuff over the years, and on one hand it's changed in a positive aspect, but on another it's grown so quickly that YouTube just can't help the individual creator anymore. And that's really sad to see. So yeah, Alex Jones was on Logan Paul's podcast the other day. All of his stuff is banned, even his Twitter. I looked at his Twitter because that was the last thing remaining, but turns out Twitter only lasted a couple weeks after the whole crisis, and then boom, they banned him too. Millions and millions and millions of followers lost. Dude lost over 10 million followers, but now he's got his own website, and I'm thinking about that, but hosting videos on a website, first of all, you need a lot of money. Alex Jones has that, and Alex Jones has millions of followers still. Me, well, I don't have that money. And even if I did, hosting videos, mass videos on a website costs hundreds of dollars to host. Otherwise, it's going to be very slow. It might not work for some people. I don't want that. I don't want to be hosting videos that don't even work for others. I will try live streaming, but again, that was connected with my YouTubes. I don't know. It's a very strange time, but I can't give up. If I was to die today, people would forget about me within weeks. It's like I didn't even exist. It's like that 3 years of content just boom, gone, disappeared. What bothers me is I had content with my girlfriend, I had content of me traveling, I had personal stuff, privated videos that I didn't really save because I thought, well, you can't possibly ban me again, especially after I removed the worst videos. I never made any content that was illegal. I never made any content that was, I don't know, it's just so vague with the terms of service that it all depends on which perspective you're looking at. If you're looking at it from a negative perspective, most channels should be banned because there's so many channels that discuss alcohol or, I don't know, I'm just not going to rant anymore. There was a conspiracy theory that supposedly my channel went down because of the negative pharmaceutical videos that I was posting about. And that's actually quite funny because the Facebook group that I was a part of was censored from Facebook's public search because of the producer of those pharmaceutical drugs. So they actually banned it from a public search with 8,000 group members. And I'm not into conspiracy theories, so I'm not going to go into it, but I'm sure there's some people that really didn't like my videos. But the thing about me is I was just vlogging. I was just recording parts of my life, and I'm just talking to you guys. So I don't know. Maybe this video might get banned too. For what? But I don't know. So I'm going to continue uploading on Kubera and my other channel because I have hope that there is still a chance I might get my other channel unsuspended. And if it gets unsuspended, then there's no grounds for them to ban these channels. And it sucks because I lost... Avi was making $500, $600 per month, while this Kubera is making $20. So I'm not in this for the money, but it sucks because I'm still paying off some bills, and yeah, it's going to be much more difficult now. But got to keep going. All right, thank you guys if you made it to the end of this video. I really, really appreciate that. Bye. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check this channel out. Check my other channel out, and soon I will have a third channel as a backup to, I don't know what it will be about. I have to make it censored, I guess. I can't risk losing that channel, and that channel will not be under me. I will be the host of that channel, but legally speaking, I will not make any revenue from that, nor will it be under my ownership. It will be under somebody else's ownership, kind of like a Keemstar situation, because I guess that's the way you can get around the terms of service so you're not breaking it, because if I were to make any money, it wouldn't go to me. I'd just be a host of either a family member's account or a friend or something. But then you have legal problems down the line. What if they don't want to give you the money? But, you know, I'd rather have a YouTube channel than worry what's going to happen 5 years from now with the money if I can't even have a YouTube channel under my own self right now. So, yeah, anyways, see you guys in the next video.